CFP this year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Oregon's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Moore to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Knight. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They want to run this quarterback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Moore will throw. Dances away to buy time. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Offense set on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. quick spin on the line. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quarterback on the keeper. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Moore to the air. Under fire. He's going to run it. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double-team him, take him away, and force the 4th down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. The toss to the outside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Owens. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Riggs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. Looking for room. It's Riggs. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way...
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Owens. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Knight. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are flying down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Might be looking to run. Makes the catch. It's Green. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Using his legs, it's Jackson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hale. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Riggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Flips it out on the screen. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. There he goes. Finally corralled but not before. He picked up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Makes the grab on the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Buys a little time. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Got his man quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll set up to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early...
Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They want that clock to run. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit with